Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17. 52 blaster, strike, check, strike.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That throw by Young incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
97. Yellow, blue, yellow, blue. Strike, white. Watch out now, 50 Fury. And cycle. Black Ultra. Ready?
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Young now from the 50. Firing quickly here, and that complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. Here's Carr to throw. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A solid stiff arm. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with it.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Carr.
He completes it to Olave.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, get me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Again, they'll throw with Carr to the right side and complete to Thomas.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8.
To throw, it's Carr. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Saints get a bit closer.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's got Smith here. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Now a 1st down. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. The slot man in motion right.
Hey, 734.
To throw his car. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Let's go. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Third and long for Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run with Sanders. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
To throw on second down is Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. going to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing again on second down. Carr finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The final shot here before half for Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Carr now on first down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. There he goes, left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing now is Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Amari Barno brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. After the sack on first down, Carr. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again, it's Kamara. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Carr. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to at least get 1 score back. Lutz with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in position to score points with that big-time return.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there. We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Carr. It's caught on the right side at Smith. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
6-18.
Here's Carr to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. after the incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. On play action, it's Carr. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Carr. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. 6:37. Another try after the first down sack. Carr to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Hey, 7:34. 7:34.
Carr now to throw. On the check down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson from 10 yards out. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The play fake. Now Young. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Again, Kamara, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
They'll wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown!
Chris Olave,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Saints use the short field to get in for 6.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark from 13 yards out.
And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, 734.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Carr gonna go on 4th down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith, 75 yards. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Complete. It's Johnson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Now Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown. Traquan Smith. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And Young's going to throw it here. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Young on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Okay, ready? 6, back up.
Now Young on fourth down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the air once more, Young. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On second and 10, Young eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Young here to throw. That is caught by Thielen.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60.
And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Carr now on first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Carr to throw again. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing on second and long. Carr. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him there to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
93.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And as this defense